Welcome back to the second half of our city, where I'm pleased to be joined by Susanna Mateo from the New Jersey Youth Corps. Welcome, Susanna. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good. Now, since the last time you were here, you had some changes. What happened?
Yes, well, right now we currently applied for a new 3-year cycle of the program. There have been some changes. One of the major changes is that now our students are with us for 4-month length programs.
Right.
Throughout the program, they receive minimum of 280 hours of academics, which includes life skills, employability skills, and basic skills to help our students obtain their high school diploma, as well as 140 hours of community service.
Right. Now, I was talking about you personally. You told me something happened in your life.
Well, yes. I was on maternity leave. I've been back at work for a month, so I have had a son. He's now 4 months.
That's the change I was referring to. Okay.
Yes.
Now, as we refer to the program, what's the funding source for the program?
We're funded through the Department of Labor. We are one of 11 youth corps throughout the county.
Right.
And we extend everywhere from Asbury Park, Trenton, Camden, up to ourselves that we're here in Union, Newark, Jersey City, Passaic, Patterson. So we're pretty much throughout the state of New Jersey.
And let's take a step back for those who may not know. What is it that the Youth Corps does?
New Jersey Youth Corps is a community service-based program where we try to teach our students life skills and employability skills to help them start. It's pretty much the start of a brighter future, how our logo says. We work with at-risk youth between the ages of 16 and 25. Our goal is to help these students get a second chance at their academic studies and become a lot more productive and financially independent youth throughout the county.
And as we talk about the structure of the program, what are the various components that make up this program?
As I mentioned previously, the basic skills portion is we do prepare our students to obtain a high school diploma, which is they receive English, social studies, math, science, social studies. We also teach them life skills, banking, financing, nutrition, emotional control, conflict resolution skills, better decision-making skills. And with the employability skills, we also do a lot of what the new trend is, the job readiness and the career exploration piece. To try to not only help these students obtain a high school diploma, but also begin the path and know what path they need to take in order to be able to achieve their career goals.
As I get an opportunity to observe the program, I get to see you out in the community and working and volunteering. What's some of the community service projects? What do they consist of? Our projects are actually very varied. We volunteer with New Jersey Tree Foundation, where our students will do tree planting. We volunteer a lot with the city of Elizabeth and the various departments within. So, for example, a couple of weeks ago with Donald Johnson and the Department of Youth, we helped with their citywide Harvest Fest. Right. So our students will, and we volunteer whatever capacity is really necessary. Right. Always with with the safety and the engagement of our youth. A couple for a Hispanic Heritage event, we worked with Moving New Jersey Forward, and our students were there as well, and they were helping with the cotton candy. That was one of those more fun and engaging projects. We also work with a lot of local agencies, again, for Thanksgiving. We help out Thanksgiving drives. We help donate food. So it can be a big variety of projects with the idea that our students are learning employability skills and are obtaining work experience through the various projects that we do. And when we talk about goals and objectives, what are some of the goals and objectives for the program?
Well, one of our main goals is to help our students develop a career portfolio. So through the employability skills, we'll teach them how to write a resume, how to do a cover letter. We'll also teach them how to interview properly for an interview, as well as, again, helping them make better decisions, having more productive decision-making skills, so that ultimately when they're done with our program, they can essentially obtain employment, move on to trade school, college, whatever it is that they desire, want for their future.
Right. And what type of student would you say actually benefits from this program?
We currently serve at-risk youth, but one of the main criteria that I found over the years in working with this program is that it requires students that are ready to make a difference. It requires students that are at the mental state that they want to do better for themselves, regardless of their background or what happened in school. The majority of our students, as I mentioned previously, they're at-risk youth, but they're also youth that have left the regular school district, for whatever the case may be. Sometimes there's a certain stigma that comes with it. Oh, well, these kids dropped out because of behavior, because of this. But a lot of times, we've had students that have left school because they had to help out their parents. You know, unfortunately, they had to help put food on the table. Or we had students that had health issues. Or simply because at that point in time, it wasn't working for them. Especially now with all the bullying and harassment, I've had a big flow of that as well. So it really varies on the student.
How long have you been with the program?
In total, it's been almost 11 to 12 years at this point. I began as a transition coach, and I've kind of worked myself up.
So you happen to have the privilege to see the program in various aspects and watch it grow over the years.
Yes, I have.
How would you measure the success of the program?
I would look at it two ways. Sometimes when we measure success, and especially when we all do reporting and performance, we look at it that immediate outcome that we would call it. So, for example, our students, we are required to have 90% of our students place in an outcome, whether it's employment, career, military, anything of that sort. But sometimes the unmeasurable success is in the student's character. And when you get to see a student that is going through financial issues, that is going through personal issues, going through that struggle, and you get to see them flourish into this positive and determined individual, sometimes that's the success that I would say. Or even when we see them to this day, like you just mentioned, I've been here almost 12 years. I'll see students that they'll come back and they're in the military. They have their own family. Some of them have their own employment. They work at Kane. Then, oh, miss, I'm getting a master's at Seton Hall. So for me, sometimes that's a lot of that success that sometimes is not measured currently. It takes sometimes a couple years of follow up, or
And I guess you don't want to say this on camera, but although you get paid, that's the real payment of the job.
It definitely is. It definitely is. As curtsy as it might sound, it is. Because sometimes, our job it's difficult. We deal with a population that sometimes doesn't know the potential that they have.
Right.
And we have to see it for them and help them, help guide them. So it's definitely.
Yeah, I just don't want you to go back now and say, oh, we don't have to pay her, because she said it's not about the money, it's about.
Oh, no.
The duration of the program.
Our students we're a 12-year-round program, but we service the students 4 months in 4-month cycles, and we have three cycles a year. We are actually currently in the recruitment process for our second cycle, which is scheduled to begin November 28th. And then they'll be done towards April, and then we have the next group coming in. So we pretty much function 3 cycles a year, year-round.
And the program, does it run like a traditional 9 to 5, or does it? What's the actual hours?
Well, our students are actually with us Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 3:30. Again, based on the different community service projects that we do and availability, some of our projects do run after hours. Some of the projects do run on weekends. They even run on Sunday. So, for example, this past Saturday, and even the weekend prior, the students had on Tuesday, they had a project from 4 to 7 o'clock p.m. Saturday, we had a group from 8:30 to 12. Sunday, we had another group 2 to 6 o'clock. So it is a very intense program, because ideally we're almost trying to cover 4 years worth of high school material, as well as the life school, as well as the community service, all within that 4-month period. So it is very intense. So when you asked me before that question, that's why I said it's really about the mentality and about the drive of that individual.
And where's the program located?
We're located out of Union County College. They're our lead agency. We're right here at the on Broad Street. We're located on the 6th floor of the Lessner building. And then we service the majority of Union County, but we also service youth outside of the county if they wish.
So if someone went to enroll in the program, what's the requirements, or how would they be able to enroll in the program?
They can give us a call. We will put them on our waiting list. Our phone number is 908-659-5177. They can email me at Susanna SUSANA dot Mateo, MATEO, at UCC.edu.
And I know you don't do it alone. It has to be some other people who contribute and help out. Who are some of the partners you collaborate with?
I definitely want to commend my staff. And we'll talk about the partners, but even within the staff, we're a very group of very dedicated, hardworking individuals, and we work very well with other contributors. Like I mentioned before, we work very well with hand in hand with the city and different departments, moving New Jersey forward. Kane University at Liberty Hall, they help also with the greenhouse, with groundworks from Elizabeth and a lot of different other community agencies. And we're always looking forward to expand. So if there's anybody else interested or would like for us to come out and participate, they could also reach out to me as well, and we can coordinate future projects.
And what would you say the makeup of the staff is?
We have a variety. We have everywhere from social workers to GED instructors. We have counselors. The majority of us are in that social work field or in that aspect of it because of the type of work that we do. Because regardless of our position or our title, we're all teachers, we're all mothers, we're all friends, we're all disciplinarians. We're jack of all trades.
Okay. I want to thank you for joining us for this segment.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
And I wish you the best with your newborn.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you shortly.
Thank you. And can come anytime you would like to. Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed this segment as we talked with Susanna Mateo from New Jersey Youth Corp. In the first half where we discussed the Jingle Bell Run, hopefully you'll come out and participate. Have a safe and wonderful holiday season. Thank you.
Why do we like it here? Let's just say the reasons are diverse. Kane University.